Ever looked at your pet and thought, how are you still alive? Yeah, nature created some very interesting creatures. Some are incredibly smart, and then there are these 5. Welcome to Top 5 Dumbest Animals on Earth. In this video, we'll explore animals so hilariously clueless that they make you feel a little better about your own life choices. But don't click away, because by the end, you'll realize that being dumb in nature doesn't always mean being weak. Sometimes, their stupidity is actually part of their survival. So stay till the end. I promise you'll laugh, learn, and probably say, "Oh my god, how is that even possible?" Number 5, the sheep, the ultimate follower. Meet the sheep. Fluffy, gentle, and not exactly a symbol of intelligence. If there's a copy-paste button in the animal world, it's them. When one sheep decides to move, the rest will follow, even if that first one walks right off a cliff. And this isn't an exaggeration. In 2005, in Turkey, 1,500 sheep literally jumped off a cliff because one of them slipped. The first 400 didn't survive. The rest landed softly on the pile of wool below. True story. Scientists say it's all about herd instinct. They feel safer together even if that means following a terrible idea. You can almost hear them thinking, "Hey, Bob jumped, guess that's what we're doing now." It's funny, but it's also kind of human, right? How often do we do things just because everyone else does? Let me know in the comments, have you ever followed a crowd and instantly regretted it? Number 4, the turkey, the bird that drowns in the rain. The turkey is a special kind of bird. Beautiful feathers. Tasty on Thanksgiving. But intelligence? Not exactly its strong suit. Farmers have reported turkeys looking up at the sky during rainstorms, and staying that way until they drown. Imagine standing in the rain, staring at the clouds, mouth open, thinking, "Water, from the sky? Wow." Okay, to be fair, modern science says they don't literally drown that often. But turkeys are very easily confused. They panic at random sounds, forget where food is, and sometimes just fall over for no reason. Still, their cluelessness actually helped humans domesticate them. A wild turkey wouldn't survive long on its own, but it made them easy to farm, breed, and feed millions. So yeah, dumb, but kind of useful. Proof that you don't have to be smart to be valuable. Number 3, the goldfish, the 3-second memory legend. Ah, the goldfish. Cute, sparkly, and the living definition of a short attention span. There's a myth that goldfish can only remember things for 3 seconds. Turns out, that's not true, they can actually remember for months. But even so, they still do hilariously stupid things. They'll swim into the glass wall of their tank, over and over again. They'll forget where their food drops. And if you put your finger in the water, they'll come up like food? Friend? Alien? Let's find out. But here's the twist, goldfish have become one of the most studied animals in neuroscience. Their simple brains help scientists understand how memory works. So, while they seem dumb, they're actually helping humans unlock the secrets of intelligence. Maybe there's a lesson there, sometimes the smallest mind can spark the biggest ideas. Number 2, the sloth, the slowest thinker in the jungle. The sloth, the poster child for chill. They move so slowly that algae literally grows on their fur. You might think they're lazy, but no, they're just not in a hurry. Ever. Their metabolism is so slow that digesting one leaf can take up to a month. And their brain? It's only about the size of a walnut. One famous sloth story says a sloth once reached out to grab its own arm, thinking it was a branch, and fell out of a tree. That's next-level self-confusion. But here's what's wild, their slowness is actually genius for survival. Predators can't spot them easily because they blend in perfectly with moss and trees. So while we laugh at them, the sloth is quietly saying, "I'm not dumb. I'm efficient." Would you trade speed for peace of mind? Tell me in the comments, would you rather live fast and stressed, or slow and peaceful like a sloth? Number 1, the rabbit, cute, but terrified of everything. Now, the rabbit. Adorable, fluffy, hop-hoppy. But also one of the most anxious creatures alive. When faced with danger, most animals run. Rabbits? They sometimes just freeze. Completely still. Their brain says, if I don't move, maybe the danger disappears. Spoiler, it doesn't. Their hearts are so sensitive that extreme fear can literally make them die of shock. Yeah. Scared to death, that's not just a phrase, it's biology. But rabbits survive not because of brain power, but because of numbers. They breed faster than almost any mammal on Earth. So while they may be dumb, they play the numbers game like pros. Nature's saying, if you can't be smart, be many. So there you have it, the top 5 dumbest animals on Earth. From cliff-jumping sheep to anxiety-ridden rabbits, they remind us that intelligence comes in many forms and that survival isn't just about brains. Sometimes, it's about instinct, sometimes, luck, and sometimes, just not realizing how ridiculous you look. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more curious stories from the wild side of our planet. And tell me in the comments, which of these dumb animals do you secretly relate to the most? Be honest, we all have a little goldfish moment once in a while. Learning through questions. Like and subscribe to learn new knowledge every day.